John Muir said, quote, "The mountains are calling and I must go," unquote. Right about now, we were thinking the same thing. The Wilsons' Green family summer left the tallgrass prairie, but not before making a quick stop in the small prairie town of Cottonwood Falls. We toured the main street and ducked into the fiber factory to talk with owners Charlie and Carol Clam. The Clams collect looms of all shapes and sizes, and we're happy to demonstrate how they work. Aside from the antique looms, the Clams have a unique collection of historic photos of the area and an impressive display of the many types of barbed wire. Barbed wire may seem insignificant now, but when it was invented around 1870, it was quickly adopted in the wide open spaces of the prairie, where trees were scarce for the building of wood fences. It helped to tame the wild prairie, making it more suitable for grazing cattle. Out of the tallgrass prairie, we drove west. We decided it was fitting for the Green family summer to make a quick stop in Greensburg, Kansas, the site of a massive tornado in May of 2007. The town was demolished, but the residents decided to rebuild their prairie town, this time as a greener Greensburg. The whole town will be more energy efficient and employ renewable forms of energy like wind and solar power. The National Renewable Energy Laboratory had even opened a temporary satellite office here to assist in the rebuilding of the town. We talked with Harlan Yost, a Greensburg local, about the storm.
Yeah. We had a nice large house, and then I had a big barn for my craft work.
Okay.
And over here sat a little barn, just a little barn, that I kept my lawnmower in. The big barn is totally gone, the house is totally gone, and that little barn sat there.
Other residents were eager to share their stories and show pictures of the devastation as well. What we heard most, though, was how people pulled together and helped each other. Not only neighbors, but people from other counties across the state and the whole country.
It was just marvelous of all the help that came in and took a hold and made life happy.
The stories of kindness and resilience helped to temper the tragedy here, and the local sense of optimism and hope spoke well to the likelihood of their success in rebuilding a greener Greensburg. Our last stop was at Greensburg's original claim to fame before the storm came. It seems like every small town on a two-lane road across the country has a claim to fame like this one. It's the largest hand-dug well, right here, and it's free. Yep, it is large, and it is a well. Okay, everybody back in the car. The road west began its slow climb to the Continental Divide. This is a day we look forward to each year, the day mountains appear in the distance. To us, this means crisp, pine-scented air and amazing hikes, as well as icy swims in alpine lakes, a big change from our Midwestern home. Our first night, we were eager to get up in those mountains, camping near Cuchara in southern Colorado, up well above 10,000 feet in elevation. We were glad to have the comfort of the A-Liner Ease camper to keep us warm that night. In the morning, we headed straight for Great Sand Dunes National Park for the day. Charming. Where was I? Oh yeah, Great Sand Dunes National Park. This is a park of stark contrasts in a small area. With the beautiful Sangre de Cristo Mountains overlooking windswept dunes, which look more like the Gobi Desert than southern Colorado. We played a bit in Medno Creek and explored the visitor center while the kids worked on their junior ranger badges. But we were kept off the dunes by unusually high winds, which were sandblasting everyone who got too near. We moved on, looking for a place to camp that night, and finding one just after we made our way through Wolf Creek Pass. Edward Abbey, the cantankerous Western writer, once said, quote, "May your trails be crooked, winding, lonesome, dangerous, leading to the most amazing view. May your mountains rise into and above the clouds," unquote. Our summer travels have finally brought us into the mountains, and we're ready to experience as much of them as we can. With the cooler temperatures and dry weather, we're ready to slow down and take it easy, getting off the beaten path and into the canyons and forests. Don't miss our adventures to come. Keep up with us on our blog at greenfamilysummer.com, and stay tuned.